Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. This is Sector 11 and it's called Uprising. The Borg are going to be on the case. Good old Borg. And what's going to happen here is that they're going to start revolting against the Queen and wanting their own individuality. And that's the entire theme that's going to be running through here right now. Very good episode. A couple of other ancillary episodes as well, some sub-quests to do, which we're going to go through as well. And we're going to try and get through it with a minimal amount of hassle. Okay, so once the game starts, let's get cracking. Here comes Voyager. We're in system.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The captain and 7 of 9 have briefed me regarding an unauthorized communications event. Apparently, other Borg established mental contact during 7 of 9's regeneration cycle, claiming...
Either way, what's happened here? Tuvok's not happy about it, but Janeway, being the humanitarian that she is, loving a bit of Borg, is going to get on the case. So, the Borg have indeed turned up. Good for the Borg. But phasers and shields are up, but we're holding fire. Good Voyager flyby. And there's a sphere. So what have we got? An incoming hail. And this is Ralik. He has woken up. And he wants to know if we are responsible for 79's disconnection from the collective. Well, kind of, sort of. Skipping ahead of all of this, mind you. We're going to be up against the Queen. And our first choice is agree to help or refuse. So we're going to agree. We're going to be the good Federation corporate citizen. And now we've got 35 ex-Borg on the ship. Thank you, he says. Okay. Chakotay's going to say, where are we going to put the Borg then? And she's going to say, no worries, we'll find space. Right. So, morale's going to take a bit of a hit. Minus 18. And we can start scanning once we get stellar cartography online. One of the things we also need, though, and it's something that we're going to have to work on straight away, is get into the science lab up here and have a bit of Borg so we can get that regeneration alcove. So let's begin our research there. 100 science points. All the other materials we'll have. Right, so. We're doing okay for power. In fact, we can probably switch off some of these. And also upgrade some of the crew quarters. Now, for the engineering office we've got right here. You can unassign some of these people. And get some crew quarters upgraded. Might as well do it now. So we've got 3 crews upgrading crew quarters, and those people will have to suck it up. So we'll just switch on some emergency quarters anyway. So we're going to start to run out of space on Voyager. Right, so stellar cartography. Switch it on. How are we doing on the workshop? Let's switch that on as well. Right, let's see what we got. Couple of planets doing the scanning. Of course, we're doing fine on food as well. There's a cube. Everything looks okay so far. So what do we need? Not much, to be perfectly honest, because if anything, we need tritanium. So I think we'll make our way over to the debris field. More Borg seeking sanctuary. Crew quarters are upgraded. Anything else we need? We've got emergency quarters down here as well. See, perhaps we can switch off that and perhaps switch off that. Right, we can't switch that one off. We seem to be okay. Perhaps we can upgrade that one while we're here. Right then. So what we got here? Emergency quarters have been upgraded. More Borg. There's a debris field. And we can transport them in. 7 Borg. Cool. Right, what have we got going on here? So, Duranium we're okay on. Tritanium we're okay on. Let's get over to that sphere. We're okay on food. One thing I'm gonna do, and we haven't got enough science points to do any of this, is I'm gonna go to our biolab where we got Tom Paris and switch it to nanites. More Borg joining. Right, what have we got here? So it's our first engagement then with a sphere. We'll continue. Okay, we're closing. Got to buy time for them to wake up, take control. Diversion. So we can get 80% here, 70%, 70%, 75%. I think we're going to go with this. Now it might work, it might not. Failed. We've got a bit of combat. That's going to be our diversion. Okay. We could auto-resolve, but we'll get some damage. We're going to start combat the old-fashioned way.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are going to be take out the weapons.
To attack the front, Captain.
Okay. We're engaging the Borg.
Ability ready, Captain.
Valana's on shields. Tom's on evasive maneuvers. Tuvok on the lasers.
Ability ready, Captain.
Here we go.
Enemy shield destroyed, Captain.
Valana gets our shields back up.
Ability ready.
Another set of beams from Tuvok. And we have won. They've surrendered. Good for us. We're splitting it with our ally. They've powered down. We're in control. And Ralik has sent people over. Good for us. So, loads of materials knocking around. I mean, quite literally loads. And we can now, because I've upgraded the sensors, we can scan other sectors. So it might be time to bob on over there, if you know what I mean. I quite fancy going down here. There's a M-class the population appears to be Borg. Why not? We've got all the stuff we need. We can go to the ship. You can upgrade that, make sure people are all sorted. 64 on the science. I mean, we could do with an upgrade of the science lab to level 2. Let's just see if we can. Science lab level 2. Need 100 for it, see? That's also a contender. In which case then, we have everything else. Let's get some tritanium. Get the old disruptor room on. Well, that didn't work out very well, did it? And there's none other in this sector, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, well, moving on then. Next sector it is. Engage. So we're in a neutronic storm. We're going to get a bit of beef here. And the com badge is com badging. Child's play. So, there you go. Trade would be beneficial. Who are we going to send on this trade mission? Send an away team. Talaxian. Well, we've got one of them. And who else are we going to send? Oh, send Kez. Go on. Why not? You know? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Do we need anybody else? You know what? We could send somebody who I think needs to be sent a little bit more. Carey. That's what I think. Everybody else is doing fine. He needs to bump up his game. We'll send Carey. Start that mission. So here we are. What are we going to do? So we'll go for some science points, please. And we'll make sure we get this. So we'll go for 71. It's the Talaxian aspect of things. Next up is we're going to go for... And it's an important thing. If you think you need something, you can click on that and click on that. If they're in the same area. We'll try this on. Down here. Confirm. Medical supplies. Kez came through. They're impressed. They're enthusiastic. They invite the way team for a guided tour. There you go. And no one died dead, which was great. Good stuff. Right then. Which means our science lab has now opened up, which means we can go research and analysis. Research. We can either go for our Borg, regeneration alcoves, that will be good, and then wait till we get more stuff. Right then, good for us. Moving on then. What do we need? Food we're okay on. Class E planet. Let's get ourselves down there. More Borg. Right, what's happened? An emergency transmission. Our trading team has engaged a Borg sphere. Okay, let's get some coordinates. Maximum warp, let's get to it. Fly to the Borg cube. We're going to get all of the science. Brilliant. We're going to get to the Borg cube right there. Straight away. Right, we're at a destination. We're going to continue. What's going on? They're in combat mode. We are the Borg, appear to be assimilated. Not today. Right, we're going to let them have it. Because we're tooled up. Now, if we auto-resolve, we're going to get a lot of damage. If you go manual combat, we probably won't get as much. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take on... We're going to take down their shield, their front shield, and then we can basically just rip into them.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Oh, shields are down, are they? Right. Well, Anna, get those shields up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take down...
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We're doing it. Victory. Right, we've done them. Now we took a bit of beef, obviously. So we've disabled them. Alana's saying it's too easy. Okay. No way, without a deflector, we'll just surrender. Okay, we're not giving him the deflector. Come on, agreed, send representatives. We will demand send 3 for safety. For efficiency. Success! Right, let's send 3 then. Let's send 7 of 9. We can't send Kez. So we're going to send Tom Paris, 7 of 9. And do you know what? We're going to send someone else to boost levels up. We're going to send her, Marla Gilmore. She's pretty good with a phaser. See how that goes. Start our mission. We're on the cube. There are drones everywhere. We'll go for the science points. Come on, Tom. Don't beef us up. Tom came through. So again, we can go for 80 science points. Use the 7 of 9. Instruct Jones to comply. Comply. That's what we're going to do. Dilithium and science. The children have shown us the hostages. Motivate them and remind them of their role. That would be a good one, wouldn't it? And we're guaranteed to get this. Look at that. Team's calm. First pulls the team away, leads them towards the command center. Okay. They want repairs, all that sort of stuff. We can blast through this, right? Quite simple. 66. Offer to fix the stuff. We secretly access the terminal. The first is getting a bit, guffy. Again, we're going to go down here. We're going to go for as much as we can. 63 with 7 of 9. That worked for us. We've got a Borg corpse. He's going to get some assimilating done. He didn't die dead. Everyone's getting valuable experience. Right, yeah. His patience is wearing thin. Good for him. Right. Okay. What are we going to do? Borg corpse. Even though, really, the Doctor should be looking at it, shouldn't he, really? Just saying. Just saying. Let's just make sure nothing's broken. Because we've got a bit of time to get that analysed. We're going to get over there on the Borg probe. We're in the neutronic storm. We've got more Borg coming in. We'll continue. We're going to get the awakening on. You know the drill by now. Good, it worked. No pesky combat. Good for us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over here for some titanium. Because we need some. Borg corpse is okay. The comm badge is comm badging. The Doctor is saying he's finished his valuation. And it's all good stuff. So now, what happened to him? Well, he caught a nasty parasite. So, can we get this pathogen on the go? In theory, yes. Children or not, Doctor, they remain a threat to our away team. Okay. So, we're not going to create a pathogen to kill people. We're going to do that. We'll find other ways to get through to them. So, good stuff. So, we've got 14 cycles to get through. We're doing okay. We've got 6 remaining there on the alcoves. So let's look at the system. So we're right here on the Tritanium. We're going to go for send a team to stabilize. 145 in the box. We can also go to some deuterium. Risk a higher yield. That'll do for us. And that's stocking us up a bit, isn't it? Back to the cube. Ten cycles, we're well in time. We've got the alcoves. Alcoves are on the case. Couple of things I want, really. But to be fair, I think I'm going to need... a science lab level 3. We need science points. That's what we're going to go for. More Borg. There's the cube. Right, so it's chirping away. I wonder who this could be. Oh, it's the Borg Queen. We're meddling again. There'll be a bit of tete-a-tete going on. Now we're going to give him the beef. We are the Borg. Of course you are. Right, choose. Give him up or don't. Well, we're not going to give him up, are we? We got all the morale. Here we go. They're going to get their faces out. Shields holding. Right, saying we can't prevail against a cube. You watch us prevail against a cube, Ralik. Right. Can we get aboard? Let's have a look. We have got a 60% chance. Or a 70% chance. 70% it is. Right. We want 7 of 9. Tom Paris. We can't send the Acompa. But what we will do is we will send Marla Gilmore. Start mission. Right, what can we do? Well, straight off we can get nanites. Or we can get dilithium. Or we can get science points. Science points are always helpful, and I think it's worthwhile us getting that. Confirm. Look at that. Cool. We mimicked the Borg's warp signature and we got through. Next up. Well, you know, we don't really need any of that, but we'll go for that one. Tom Paris. Do some fancy flying. Yep. Ralik's having a bit of a moment, an extra sensory moment. We're going to go with this. We stand a chance of not getting it. We got through. We got aboard. Everything's fine. We're going to go for the science points. Something we desperately need. Okay. The force field dissipates. Good stuff. We're into the power grid. And we didn't die dead. Look at that. Tom's at level 10. The two are getting up there. This is good stuff. Shuttle's back. Right. Let's beef her up.
What are your orders, Captain?
Right. We're going to go for shields.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Here we go.
Ability ready, Captain.
Come on if you think you're hard enough.
Ability ready, Captain.
You're going to get any time soon.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Right, good. Shields down. That's good, wasn't it? Don't know exactly where the shields are down, but we got the shields down. We're going to have a go at those weapons now.
Ability ready, Captain.
One thing I will say for this game, it's not about combat,
Ability
is
ready,
it?
Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory! They're on the lob. We have control. The Queen was not here. She was omnipresent. Okay, what are we going to do? We got a cube. There's not enough room for everyone. We can send all X-Borg onto the cube. All X-Borg crew will leave Voyager. There you go. We'll have that one. 75 must leave. That'll do us. Cool. He's done. And we've got allies in the Borg remnant. Now that's the end of this mission, and that's great. But we can go on and do the other things as well. So we're going to stay here and fulfill the rest of it. We've got the Borg cube down here, where our people have been waiting. Right, we've procrastinated. Big word for a Borg. Right, let's get on with it. Convince the drones with encrypted logs. Well, there you go. Success. Good stuff. The collective is coming for us, he says. No, they're not. They've forgotten about us. 70. 85. It's got to be 85. Send in the log encryption code. Borg don't make mistakes. We might get unlucky, but we didn't. Right. Good stuff. So we're going to go with... Well, they're both the same, really. Failure. No. Oh, will it really? Negative. I will not allow that. Yeah, we're defying everybody. First lunges towards the hostages. The brutal fight sends first crashing into a console. That's his biscuits. Beam everybody out. And the Borg cube erupts. Good for us. Right, the Doctor. Get on with it. Meanwhile, let's get some cube upgrading. We've got 91 Borg here that at the moment we don't need. I think we need to get rid of some things. Typically, I think we need to get rid of that hydroponics bay. Right there. Dismantle it. And then also I'm tempted to dismantle that one because we've got a lot of people on the case. Right? Anyway, so how are we doing on the science side of things? Science lab doing its thing. 15 points remaining. Close. What are we going to do next? Well, what do we need? Not a lot here, to be honest with you. We can always get deuterium. Hydroponics bay's out the door. We're going to get in a Borg alcove. Right there. Here we go. Let's get that yield in. Cool. And now it's time to go to the next sector. Right, let's have a look. What's up here? Do a bit of scanning. go. So we're scanning away. Of course, there's Borg vessels knocking about, different planets. And we're in a nice sort of thing. Voyager's getting more powerful. We can have a good scan around. Look at that deuterium coming out of our ears. Now this is in story mode. If you play it in survival mode, it is different. But enjoy the game first. See how it goes, isn't it? Right, so, okay, all that's happening. Which sector are we going to go to? I think we should go there. Why not? Right, Doctor's on the case. Right, okay, Doctor. This is Icheb. We've got Icheb. Yeah. Good stuff. Offer solace. It was not your fault. Brilliant. We've got Icheb now. Where are we going to put him? We could put him... Not really a lot of places where we can. Kez is obviously injured. In the sick bay. Shield matrix. Can't do anything there. We've got the cutting beam. Put him in there. Or we could put him down here in waste disposal. Bit of science. Bit of Icheb. Why not? Why not? Biolab. Could have gone in there, couldn't he? Right. He couldn't. Good stuff. We're doing it. Right, regeneration alcoves. Upgraded. You've got 81 Borg so far. $71 Borg. God, we need people to get off this ship, don't we? Hydroponics. You know, we could upgrade that one. But we're getting to need the space. If I turn that off, what happens? Yeah, we're at capacity. So, I mean, where we've got other areas up here, I think we could probably pop in some more crew quarters. There. It's difficult, isn't it? Okay, moving on to the system. You got your yet? Generation alcoves. We're on the case. We need crew quarters. That's what we need. Torpedo bay. We never use that, do we? Science lab. It's all happening. Right. System. Cool. We've got people on. Where can we get rid of some of the old science quarters? I think that one there can go. Switch that off. Dismantle that. We can upgrade. Possibly even dismantle that one. Upgrade these two. Right, okay, we're in a nebula. It's good for us. Combadge is combadging. What's going on? Live fast and prosper. Now, Mr. Auric is saying that he's head of mining operations. And look, what payment? We're being deceived. And these are the people now who are pretending to be Voyager. So we're going to get with as much as we possibly can. You've fallen for imposters. We are the beacon of righteousness. Let's try that. Success. We'll help you, though. Right. Scan for shuttles matching those technical terms. That's what we're going to do. Great, we found them. Good job, actually, because if we hadn't, it would be a very short engagement, wouldn't it? Where are they? All the way over there. Let's get on the case. Right. What are we going to do here? Dismantle that. Right, write a recommendation. I'll do that. Each will be unavailable. Not to worry. We use Tuvok, we use B'Elanna, we use Ari, and 7 will help. All the help. Entrance exams to Starfleet, that's what that was. We've now got Science Lab, level 3. I think we're going to be needing... obviously this for the food. 22 points remaining there. And I think we're going to stick in a bit of Borg. Right, why not? At least we'll knock that down to 20. Can we upgrade anybody else? I'm pretty sure we upgraded that. We upgraded here. Oh no, we didn't, did we? Let's upgrade that one. Back to the system. Who have we found? Right, continue. It's a bad knockoff of our shuttle. This is Captain Catherine Janeway. Let's play along. Oh, it's an honor. So, Janeway's baiting her. It's our grand directive, so it's similar but not the same. We're going to get introduced to all these people, Chakotay, Tuvok. We'll continue to play along. Obviously, they're con men. Con women. Right, you're imposters. We're going to give you a good zapping. They're making a run for it. If we shoot the engine, what are we going to do? Catch him with a tractor? 55, linked beaming. Beam him on board. Let's try and get one. Right, well we got her. We can let intimidate them. That's good. Making a mockery of Starfleet, blah blah blah. It's all about coordinates. Get her in the brig. Right, so we need tritanium. There you go, 87, that was good. We'll get some dilithium. I think everybody else is... we're kind of there, aren't we? Okay, system. Beam it on board. Right, good stuff. Let's get over to the asteroid. More alcoves on the case. Now we can't put anything in there, which is somewhat unfortunate. We're going to have to look at crew quarters as well. See if we can cut down some of the power. Free up some of the areas that we've got going on. If I switch that off, yeah, we need them, see. Right, system. Let's see what we can find. Send the away team. We'll take our survivalist, Chakotay, and we'll send Mr. Tuvok, which we can't because he's doing stuff. So we'll send our innovator, and then we'll also send a good scientist. We're going to need to send Kez, really, aren't we? Right? It's got to be Kez. The Doctor needs a bit of beef as well, mate, so we'll send him. Start mission. Go on, Doctor, get on with it. Right, it's guarded. What are we going to get? So, do we need food? Yes, we do. Let's do that. Good. It's a maze. How will we find the imposters? Well, I think, do you know what? We'll go for... We'll use Chakotay again. Now we have the option of... Here, reroute the imposter's transporter buffer. Bit of science. And we got through. Cool. Alright, and we gotta wait for everybody to finish their exams. Let's go to this Class L planet. Ah, here we are. Did you catch them? Yes, we did. They're in custody and your bromite has been recovered. Okay. Nope. Give the imposters to them. And we've got a Telasian mining laser. That's good, isn't it? Threat level -3. And they're in the clink. Set a course. And we're off. And look at that. We got more dilithium. Good for us. So... what are we lacking around here now? Is obviously deuterium. We got some deuterium. Large hydroponics bay. That'll do for us. What can we do around the crew? Officers' quarters. We can unlock that one. That will do for the time being, I think. Let's begin our research here. Right, what are we doing? Got 31 Borg who we can't house. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. And we're going to need to put something a bit tasty in here. Which we can't at the moment. We've got cutting beams. Hydroponics. Can we upgrade? We sure can. Right. Tritanium. Let's get as much as we can, shall we? Oh, we got 53. We can move on down here. Echeb's ready. Okay, again. Don't want to go running out of this material. All the material we need. We're doing alright for geranium, but we could do with a bit more. Send some working teams over there. Cool, and we are topped up. On to the next sector, I believe. Now, looking at the ship, Icheb's back. Can we put Icheb in the biolab? I don't know. No, we can't. Which is a shame. Second phaser control. We might need that. I don't know. We're doing things. Things are happening. What can we do over here in engineering? Nothing. Alana's doing her thing. Can we assign anybody here? She's not doing anything as it happens. We can't assign her there. We can't assign her here. In the workshop. Disruptor control. That's going to be a security person. We could use her. Good for us. Back to the ship. Let's turn that shuttle off. Build a second one. We don't need stellar cartography. And so far we don't need that workshop. Okay. Next sector. Setting course. We're off. Oh, we're getting all the hydroponics on the go. Let's get someone in there. Like a Kez. Though, even though we could do with putting someone in there who actually do something a bit better. But the moment we got Kez, we can spare Kez in the hydroponics bay. Even though 7's doing better. So we've got quite a bit of food coming in, to be fair. I'm very tempted to remove that. We'll switch it off. We'll dismantle it. There you go. Right, so we're here. That's been dismantled. And now we've got a 7 of 9 who's ready to do stuff. Right, what we got here? Good Shepherd. So this is where Tuvok's got some underemployee people. They haven't met their expectations. We'll read the report. Disagree. We want people on the ship. We want people to be good bits of the crew. And we'll order Tuvok to help. Right. He's having a good old moan. Next up, Friendship 1. Now this is a probe. And this probe has compromised the timeline of a planet. Launched 300 years ago. There's the probe. Right, they found the coordinates. Obey the search for the probe. All the morale we need. Let Harry run a system-wide sweep. That's what we'll do. 90%. Success! Good! Right, let's get on with it then. System, where is it? All the way down there. So what do we need? Full of that, full of that, full of that, full of everything. Next up. Let's get down there. Just get on with it, innit? That's all we gotta do is get on with it. We've got tier 4 of the crew. What can we have? Advanced living standards. Go for the holodeck. Observation lounge. Morale. Double food rations. You know what? I think we're going to go with Holodeck level 2. Why not? Something we can get in. We're on the case. Okay, what's the comms request then? Good Shepherd. Continue. Entering into orbit. And the game has yet again crashed. So flaky, this episode. Right. So we managed to get it working again. Prepare an anti-radiation vaccine. That's just been unlocked. So the doctor's having a moan. He's harumphing. And here's the comms request. Good Shepherd. Right. Okay. We're going to take him on a little field trip. He gets rashes. He's having a bit of a moan. Good. Fly to the nebula and send the shuttle. Well, that's where the nebula is. Right, who else we want? We want a Romulan, a hologram, a pilot, and quick-witted. So who can we have? Well, the people who are meant to be taking are not showing up. So this means then we can top a lot of our people off. So get the hologram on the go. We can get a saboteur on the go. Start mission. See what happens. Okay, straight in. We use the doctor. Next step, we'll go for this with Vulcan. The mind melds, the distress calls. And then we got to navigate through plasma fields. So again, we use the doctor. Can't do anything. Look, we're just gonna be beefed. Ooh, we actually got through. We'll use the Vulcan telepathy. Spatial distortions, everybody. No one died. Kashyyyk might get up a few levels. Level 5 now, look at that. Away team's back. Everyone's happy. Shame you couldn't have those people now do something. So, alien creatures are in there. What can we do? Brainstorm. Right, so we're going to get in there and do something. Heading to the nebula. We're here. What are we going to do? Minor damage. Tom can get through there. Then what are we going to do? Main deflector might be good. The best one we've got. Failure. Oh no. Let's try and get the tractor beam to get the creatures out. That didn't work. Everything's going wrong. And we failed that one particular Good Shepherd mission. It's a shame, isn't it? Right. Right, holodeck level 2. And now we need in the science tree. What's that late? Look at that. We need... What was it called? Am I going mad? Close. System. Crew tech tree. Anti-radiation vaccine. Crew. That's the one. Begin research. And while we're at it, we're going to have people fix the flipping ship. We're going to pop an alcove in. And... let me think. They're researching that. I think everything's okay, isn't it? Got the vaccine going on. We can go and get food. Get as much food as we can. Well, we got some. Bit of tritanium. Of course, we're in the nebula. We will get dilithium as well there, look. We'll try it. Cool. 4 crew got injured. Just what you need. We can get to a maximum of 225. That'll help us. Cubes everywhere. A few science points. Alcoves are on the case. See if we can upgrade. Brill. Why are we running on emergency batteries? Because we're sucking down too much power. Let's look at the ship. Right, treat the sick. Yeah, we'll do all of that. To the ship, we've got the vaccine. So, what's next then? Okay. Accept the conflict. Here we go. The vaccine's ready. Away team, get ready. Return to the Class M planet. What can we typically switch off and who can we pop in there? Well, we'll pop in Tom Paris. He'll help. The doctor's doing the thing. Oh, the doctor's doing the thing. See if we can get people on the case there. We're upgrading that. We're upgrading that. So far, so good. We really just need someone here to do something. We could use Plek. Why not? At least he's in there doing something. Good for us. What can we do? Should we go for observation lounge, performance boost, enhanced replicators, delicious meals? That'll do us. Why not? Get Neelix earning his keep. Next up, Everything seems to be okay. Let's get down here. Right. The alcoves are doing their thing. We're still on batteries. I mean, we're going to have to beef ourselves up a bit here. Switch that off for the time being. Okay, holodeck's on the case. Yeah, that's taking us over now, isn't it? What can we switch off? I don't know. We're going to have to switch off or power up. Or power up. System. Right, Class M planet. Continue. We'll send down a saboteur. We'll send down a Cheb. And we're going to send down... Let me see. Kez the Okumpa. Start our missions. What's going on here? Anti-radiation. Right, we'll go with that one. Analyze the environment. They're seeing signatures. Things aren't going well. Oh dear. Getting a strange signal. Best we can do is this one. Use Echeb and Kez. And now all of a sudden they've been nicked. What happened? Varin, he's about. Let's just ask him some questions. Do you think we're responsible for sending this probe that's compromised you? Try and get some information. They built a power grid based on the probe. We're innocent, but you know. Right, we're going to look for a suitable planet. What are we going to look for? Because we got them. There are planets absolutely everywhere. We're going to go with a bit of that while we're thinking. We'll look at the sector. See what trade's going on. Right, what we got? Is there a planet there we need? Doesn't look like. Borg spheres, Borg spheres. Spheres, back to the sector map. What we got? There could well be some areas here. Asteroids, Class D planet. Why? Class O. We're off. Cool. Right, we need to get our stellar cartography back online. Might as well turn everything on at this stage. Right, we scanned that. What else we got here? Class D, we need an L and an M. There's an L. Okay, that's all under control. Good for us. We've now got delicious meals. What else should we go for? We need something, I think. Warp diagnostics. Antimatter. That'll do. Grey mode, perhaps. Battery streamlined construction. Efficient design. What about combat? Hull reinforcement. That's what we're having. Right, what are we doing? It's an L class. Nothing new to reveal. Okay, good for us. Nothing else we need. It's a D. Look at the sector map. J. Oh, here we go. Look, Class M. Find a Class L. See what we got. There it is. Right, okay, what's happened now? Friendship 1. Okay, they've scanned it. It's in practice. The planet's flora is a biological threat. It secretes toxin. What should we do? Here we go. He's got a plan. Biofilters. Or we shoot it. So, what are we going to do? Don't know. We can pop in there to do stuff quick. I'm going to say right, so we scanned it. Right. Brilliant. Let's get some deuterium. Beam a load on. We got some. Some people got injured. Get as much as we can. Cool. Still got more. Oh, the crew. Fly into the nebula and scan it. What we got? All the deuterium we need. Back to our sector. Back over here. Let's go. In the meantime, we can get some more. We got tractor beam level 2. Emergency force fields. That could be good. Shield generator level 2. Got to have that, haven't we? Okay, so we've got that then. What do we do next? Phaser control level 2. Let's bang it in there. So we're back where we were. We've got to go to his planet. We'll do some shore leave, why not? Continue. What have we got? We found you a planet. There you go. That's the best solution. Yeah, we're not going to be dead, are we, dude? We're not going to be dead, are we? What else can we get? So we got Tritanium over here. Close. Phasers. Do what we can. 98 in there. With the ship, the engineering office. Assigned to fixing the ship. That's what I say. We're on the case. So, where are we? All that sorted. Bit of deuterium up here. Good for us. What should we go for? I want to be tooled up. Mining laser. Why not? Doesn't involve building anything. Battle stations. Good, we're engaging the Borg. Start
What are your orders,
combat.
Captain?
I don't know, attack it. Those are my orders.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Defeat or flee.
Ability ready, Captain.
Come on, let's get in there and shoot him.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
God, normally we've done him by now.
Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Done. City Borg anyway. Right, done. Deuterium. Good for us. What broke? Nothing. So all we have to do now, really, is look at the sector. Where are we going? Wait for the crew. Shore leave. Pick up some food. Get as much as we can. More deuterium. Send a team. Good. We've got loads. We're full of absolutely everything. There's nothing else we need to do. I mean, I don't know. Transporter room? Enter the nebula, we're here. We don't need to do anything. Oh, we do. Nanites. We need nanites. Then we can get that over there. Crew's going to be back. Good for us. Get as much as we can. Done. Back to the sector. Research adaptive biofilters. Come on, Harry Kim. 7 there. Off to the next sector. Which I think it's going to be all the way down there. So far, so good. Craft them in the workshop. Kote's flipping out. Upgrade that. Everything's done. Good for us. Into the sector. Back to his planet. Get what we need. Turn some stuff off we don't need. And in turn, just drop ourselves down to tier 5. Save some power. Right. Over there to his sector. We'll continue. And of course, back to our sector map. All the way over there. Let's get cracking. In the meantime, metaphasic shields. Why not? Bit of damage going on. Oh no, the holodeck. Oh no, the cutting beam. Oh no. Engineering office. And a sign. Repair. System. Cool. And now everything's fixed. Right, sector. Where's the planet? There it is. Metaphasic shield room. Cool. Engineering. I mean, you know, what else can we possibly do? Equinox antimatter injector. We'll have some of that. And then we're going to be really ready if we don't run out of power. There you go. We're in whatever it is mode. We're ready. So continuing on, we should be in system right there. We are running on fumes. We have reached our destination. So we'll beam the shelters down first. There you go. Transports are ready. Let's rehouse the people. We can offer a Trobe Neuroplexer. There you go. One more thing. Do we want people? Yeah, why not? We'll have people. Now we got to build more crew. We're like a bus. Okay. What do we need? We need all sorts of things. Obviously something's gone horribly wrong and stuff is like shut down. We need that Class J planet. We are running on the fumes. We are running on fumes. Okay, Broussard collectors. Cool. Let's turn some stuff on the ship, shall we? Brilliant. We've got all the other stuff that we need. If we look at the ship now. In engineering. Let's go to tier 4. Tier 5. One thing is that we've now got to turn on everything else. There you go. We've got 9 people who are currently displaced, which is okay because I believe we can turn emergency quarters on. Everyone's happy. Or happier. Right, get the hydroponics on. There we go. Everything's working. Everything's back to normal. Okay, everybody. Looking at our sector, what else can we possibly get? We've got deuterium in those hills. We're done. We're going to fuel up and on to the next mission.